and start over, and maybe people will chime in, and I'll put a recording on there on the team page. So, okay, so I want to welcome everybody to the Coach Basics, our first Zoom session, and to the Coach Basics group itself. And so I'm going to kind of just talk a little bit about the format of the group. I'm Carla Smith, and I know that I am upline to several of the girls that are in the group, or I may be just further up into the upline with you. And so I just want you to know I'm so excited to have you in our Coach Basics group, and we are going to be spending 2 weeks together. And I'm going to be posting a daily post Monday through Thursday, and then you will have the weekends to catch up. And so I want to start us off with a quote. And my quote is, my quote is, there is a difference between interest and commitment. When you are interested in doing something, you do it only when it is convenient. When you're committed to do something, you accept no excuses, only results. And so I wanted to just start that tonight, and I'll put that quote on the page whenever I do this recording so that you can kind of see that again. But the reason why I wanted to put that up there is because commitment is so important at the beginning of your business. As your upline, I am ready to give you 100% of my effort and my time during these 2 weeks to get you started right. I've spent a lot of time on this template, and I'm going to spend a lot of time working with you, and I want you also to be committed. What does commitment look like in this group? I highly encourage you to designate a certain amount of time, Monday through Thursday, to just work on this assignment. You know, get a little place at your kitchen table or at your desk or even at your couch or wherever that you've got a notebook and that you're willing to sit down and invest at least 30 minutes to just look at what the assignments are, to really watch the videos. This is your personal, professional development during these 2 weeks. This is your time to really absorb and learn and get 100% of your upline's attention to get you started right. And so I want you to know that I'm really, really, really ready to invest in your efforts during these this 2-week training. I ask on Sunday that you upload Voxer to your phone. So go back and look at Sunday's post and make sure that you've done that. I've given you my ID number so that you can add me. And what I'd like to do is each day, at least once, give a like an accountability post to you through Voxer. It's kind of like a walkie-talkie. It's awesome. We all use it in the coaches, and it's a way for you to get to know me personally and us able to talk to one another and kind of bounce ideas off each other that's just not on Facebook. So that's something that I would like for you to get done as well. I'll be doing my first post tomorrow during my morning commute. So you'll be able to play it anytime you want to. You'll be able to see it on there and play it anytime you want to, and I'll help you with that. Before I get into the training, I want to say this to you. I ask that you don't get overwhelmed. Like, don't get overwhelmed. You can look at all of the posts and just be like, oh, it's just so much information. Just take it one post at a time. Remember, you're going to have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to catch up both weekends. And this is your business. This is your training. You do it at your pace. And so don't get overwhelmed. Just take it one post at a time. You might do 2 posts a day, or you might wait to the weekend to catch up. But I will ask that you be present and that I see you in there and that I see you checking in, at least seeing the posts and things. Or I may say, hey, this might not be the right time for you to do this training. So I want you to be engaged and let me know what's going on with you so that I can help you in the best way that I can, as well as your immediate upline if that's not me. So tonight what I want to talk to you about is social media. Social media is a beautiful thing for us. And when I say that, because of network marketing to me, when I hear the word networking, it means building relationships. And so I am able to impact, to connect with, to be exposed to hundreds and thousands of people on social media from the comfort of my own home, like in my pajamas. So, it's not even like this Zoom session where you actually do see me on social media. I don't even have to do that. I don't have to have home parties. I don't have to carry inventory. I mean, I'm doing 99% of my business on Facebook, honestly. And you may really be really great with Instagram or with Snapchat or with Twitter, and those are all wonderful mediums as well. personally, Facebook is my #1 thing, and I'm really trying to expand into Instagram, but it's all social media. So it's nothing's right or wrong. It's just a way for us to connect with people. Right now, most of you are going to be working with your personal page. So I don't want you to really stress about a like or fan page, but that time will come where we will be getting you into that more. I do most of my stuff through my my like or fan page, but right now you can just be building on your personal page, and that's totally fine. And so that's kind of what we're going to be thinking about whenever we're talking about this training tonight. Now, you don't want to sign up as a Beachbody coach and suddenly, I've signed up as a Beachbody coach. Now, all of my posts on social media is going to be about Shakeology and about working out and about, Beachbody and how you need to buy 21-day fix. And, quickly, you are going to do what? Turn people off. And you have people in your newsfeed that are doing that. And I love Rodan Fields. I love, LuLaRoe or leggings and everything. But if that is all that you're flooding your news feed with, people are going to just tune you out, and they're not going to be listening to you. You're not going to be vulnerable. You're not going to be a real person. They're not going to care. So I want to really stress that that's not what we are all about. That is not what we are all about. So I want you to, if you do have social media, or even if you don't, I want you to reflect, and with your notebook, when you have time after this training, I want you to look at and think about posts that you've put on social media or other interests that you have. So I'm going to just kind of give you some examples of mine. My kids, my family, running. I'm a distance runner. The beach. We love surf fishing at the beach. I love wine. I love spending time with my friends. I love my miniature Dachshund. I have these interests, and they may be common for other people. So when I say those to you, lots of my posts, especially on my personal page, they're about these interests that I have, because I'm a real person. These are things that I like to do. I want you to get to know me. You probably have people in your social media that maybe you're not like, you don't go shopping with this person, or you don't see this person all the time, but God, you feel like you know them. You feel like you know all about them. You feel like you know, quirky things about their kids and about how much they love their dogs. And, you know little things. Their kids play weekends baseball or whatever, because they're very, very present on social media. That's the kind of relationship that you want to start to develop with people. Now, are you going to see things about clean eating on my page? Of course. Are you going to see things about the program that I'm working on? Are you going to see some things about Shakeology and about how Beachbody coaching has changed my life for the better? Absolutely. That's part of who I am. You're going to see that too. But is that all you're going to see? No. Are you going to see a stock photo of Autumn Calabrese every single time you get on there in 21-day fix? No, because I'm not going to be using those stock photos. I'm going to be talking about me, because I want to build relationships with people. I want to have that presence on social media. The sole purpose of your social media is not to sell and recruit. Do I want to sell and recruit? Sure, I do. I've got a home-based business. I'm in this to make money, but I'm also in this to change lives. I'm also in this to enrich my own life. I'm also in this to make new friends and to build new relationships. So those things are going to happen as a result of the things that I am posting. Hey, Whitney. So you are going to see like me doing and sharing things about what I'm doing as a Beachbody coach. Of course you are, but that's not all you're going to see. Now, you want to be vulnerable. You want to share your story. And that is freaking scary to begin with. Like, you don't want to put yourself out there. You're feeling like, I am a Beachbody coach. They've got to already think I'm at my goal weight. I've got to already be this. I've got to already be that. And that is not the case. People want to work with somebody that's real. They want to work with somebody that's on the journey. They want to work with somebody that is tempted by the fried chicken at Bojangles just like they are. They don't need somebody that's perfect. So remember that, and you want to share that. You want to share your struggles. You want to share your setbacks. You want to share your beach days where you sat around and did not make a healthy choice all day long, and on Monday morning you're ready to get back on the track. And so that's important for you to be vulnerable and for them to see that side of you. It's going to gain interest for you. And not everybody is ready to get in shape right now. Not everybody is ready today. But here's the thing. I want to build that rapport with people. I want to be present so much on social media about my life and things I'm doing and the ways that I can improve other people's lives, that when they're ready, that I'm going to come to their mind. And I've got Beachbody coaches even on my team or on other teams that they want it. Everybody wants success when they sign up. They want to make extra money. They want to change lives. But what are you doing? What actions are you taking to do those things? And if I go on your Facebook page or I go on your Instagram and I never see anything, you're not posting anything, how do you think people know what you're doing? If you don't share, they don't know. You know, so that's important for you to remember. Like, if you're not out there putting yourself out there and sharing what you're doing, then how in the world are you expecting people to? They're not just going to come to you. You know, they're going to need to believe in you. They're going to need to have faith in you. They're going to need to have that trust in you that you are in it. And so, like, I wanted to say this too. If I'm going to buy skincare product from somebody, I got tons of people to choose from. I'm going to want to buy mine from that girl that knows all about skincare. I'm going to want to buy it from that girl that is all about how to get rid of these great big wrinkles on my forehead. I'm going to want to buy from somebody that is truly walking the walk, practicing what she's preaching, looking good in her skin, you know, and that doesn't mean she's perfect, but that she's passionate about what she's doing. When someone's wanting to get in shape, they've got all kinds of choices. They can go to a gym. They can hire a personal trainer. They can, you know, try to take this magic pill, drink this magic drink. I mean, there's all these things that they can do. I want them to believe that eating clean and a research-based, result-based program is what they really need to do with someone that's going to give them one-to-one support, that is in the trenches, doing it with them every single day. I need them to know that that's me, that I want to come to their mind. And it's not going to be from that one message I send to them and say, hey, I'm having a challenge group. You want to join it? And they're like, I haven't talked to you in years. Who are you? You know, I mean, like, they needed to have believed in me before that. And that's all coming from my social media. Now, how do you learn? Because you're like, okay, Carla, you know, you can say all this stuff, but how are you going to learn? And the way you're going to learn is you're going to start following coaches. You're going to start following top coaches. And I mean, I'm going to throw some names out there, because this is something I've done from the very, very beginning. And I've got a couple of new coaches on my team right now, and they're in this training, and they're already starting to look up coaches on YouTube and things like that. That is the best thing you can do. Because it's not I'm going to cut and paste what they're doing or I'm going to steal their ideas, but I'm going to gain inspiration from them. I'm going to gain motivation from them. I'm going to look at the kinds of posts they're doing and the kind of pictures that they're doing, and what excites me can excite other people. So we have some experts on our team. Shelly Baker, Becky Wright. I mean, these girls, their like pages are on point. Angie Lewis and her like page is Angie Lewis Goal Getters. These are quality posts that these girls are putting out that are right here in your downline. Now, some top coaches, Melanie Mitro, MITRO. She's our top coach. She's heavy on Instagram. And Facebook as well, but you can look her up. I mean, she posts on Instagram almost daily. Shelly Hobbs is another one that I follow. She posts on Instagram all the time. She's on Facebook and Instagram. Tanya Lewis is one of our uplines her posts are amazing. And her graphics are scroll stopping. She's very inspirational. That's another one I highly encourage. Scotty Hobbs is a way up top male Beachbody coach. I highly encourage you to look him up on YouTube. His YouTube videos are fabulous. You'll also find lots of these people on YouTube as well. And I'll be sharing more names with you guys, but that's something that you can start with to get an idea of what are they doing, how are they doing it, and what kinds of things are they coming up with. Gain inspiration from those people. I want you to, let's see, I want people to see you. And it's like, oh, you know, I look crappy after I've been working out and all that kind of stuff. Nobody cares, because you're going to take some great pictures of you when you look really pretty and your hair's fixed and your husband are going out. You're going to have him take some cute pictures of you, and then you can do some great things with them later. So, and then you're going to have a sweaty selfie that you're going to look like crap, but you've been working your tail off and you've just burned 500 calories. And that's what people need to see. So don't be afraid of putting yourself out there. That's so hard. That doesn't mean you have to put on a bikini. It just means that you got to just get your face out there. They need to see you on your page. You need to be in those pictures. You need to be in those videos. And while we're there, videos are scary. And I'm going to have you do a video this week, and you're going to be scared, and you're going to not like it, and you're going to say, I can't believe I sound like that, and all of those things. But let me tell you something. Videos get traction. People watch videos. Live videos are the bomb right now. They're crazy on Facebook. Like, I see people and I'm like, oh, she's live. I don't even know what she's doing. Let me check her out. And so it's so scary to do it the first time, but I so encourage you, the more you do it, the better you'll feel about it. Some really great sites that you can do really cool things with your pictures. My favorites are Photify, WordSwag, Canva. There are tons, and these are all free. And then you can like filter like crazy. You know, Snapchat has crazy good filters for videos and pictures that you can just, you know, save your photo from it. You want your social media posts to be scroll stopping, because people are surfing that web. There's like down, 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 down. Oh, that's a really cool picture. Oh, what is she talking about here? So, you know, if I can come up with one scroll stopping something a day, I've done really good, because I'm sure a lot of my stuff, they're just going right on through, but I'm trying to make it scroll stopping. So different kinds of posts. I talked about your top 5 interests. You might have more than 5. That's great. Other things are going to be motivational quotes, motivational messages of any kind, even if they're just yours personally, or they're graphics that you find on Google that you find are cool. You know, you can go on WordSwag, or you can go on Photify, and there's one more, I can't think of it, that you can type in a quote and make it look really cool. Shelly does a lot of that. So does Becky. You can check that out. Food, of course. Putting what I'm making for dinner, or Beachbody blog recipes that I can share on there. People want recipes. They love that. They want to see what I'm eating. They want to see how I'm meal prepping. Meal prepping videos are huge. People love to see that stuff. Of course, fitness. Of course, yeah. We're going to do some sweaty selfies. We're going to do some pictures with our Shakeology. We are going to do those things. And I'm going to be following my journey with whatever workout program I'm doing. That is something that's so important. You need to be working on a program from beginning to end, so that you are continually kind of sharing your journey with whatever workout program that you're doing. And there are going to be posts that I'm inviting people to a challenge group. There are going to be posts that I'm going to be inviting people to my What is Coaching event, but it's not going to be, you're invited. My What is Coaching event is blah, blah, blah. No. Again, look on people's pages and see, can you find when they are inviting people to the coaching opportunity. They're going to be personally sharing their testimony of how coaching has changed their life, how they're able to work their own hours now, how they're able to do this, that, and the other because of Beachbody coaching. And then somewhere in that post, I'm going to share with you, hey, I'm having this What is Coaching event that you can come to. So it wasn't direct. It was sharing myself and then about my event that would be coming up. So check those out, because that's so important that you're doing those kinds of posts as well. Now, if your desire is to be running a successful Beachbody business, then your social media should show that. I mean, it should show that. There should be no doubt. Your cover photo should be super, you know, eye-catching. Your profile picture, so very important. Those people that I just named to you, even including myself, please go and check out their profile photo. It's not going to be like this picture of them with all 5 of their kids, and it's really, really tiny, and I can't even see your face. That's not what kind of profile picture you want. It doesn't have to be a professional headshot, but it needs to be a really clean, happy, pleasant, really good up close picture of your face. Because here's the thing, when they see something that they like about you, the first thing they're going to do is go to your page. And so what's the first thing that they're going to see? And so that's kind of some stuff that you want to think about. You want all of that to be really clean and eye-catching. And, you know, it's okay to have your kids in your, you know, your big cover photo, but in your profile picture, which is all they're going to see on their phone, it needs to be something very eye-catching, very clean, very pleasant to look at. So that's important that you get that going with your social media. So now on here, you can chat, like at the bottom of this meeting. I'm going to be kind of wrapping things up here, but if you've got any questions that you want to give me, you can click that chat and put up there, and I will come through and answer those before we get off. But I want to just say this to you. Again, I'm going to be pouring all of my efforts into you in the next 2 weeks. I'm so excited. I mean, like, small numbers are great. I mean, we've got a pretty good group, but I'm willing to give all of that I've got to the people that are willing to receive that. Even if you've been coaching for a long time and you're starting over, this is our chance for us to connect and really get your business going right. Beachbody coaching has changed my life, and it's changed the life of my family. And I'm willing and so want to help you do that same thing. And social media is our first step. And so we're going to baby step in it. Starting now. And just let me just say, never feel bad about asking any question. I blew my upline up for the first few weeks I was a coach. Like, I mean, she was probably like, this girl has gone bananas. But if you're not asking questions, and I don't mean like right now, but if you're not asking questions in Coach Space, if you're not asking questions of your coach, then that's when I get kind of like, how do they not have a ton of questions? Because you do to begin with. So never apologize for that. That just means you care. That just means you're passionate. And that just means you want to get your business started right. So we're here for you. We're super excited to be working with you these next 2 weeks. And get Voxer so that I can be adding you to that group and messaging you in the morning. And is there anybody that has any questions? We only have a few on here, so if you want to unmute yourself, if there's anything you wanted to ask before we sign off, I'll be glad to take any questions. Anybody? Okay, well, I hope this has been valuable to you guys tonight. And
I want to say something. I just wanted to tell everybody welcome, and I'm super excited about everybody being here.
Hey, Shelly, and you know,
Sorry, I was cooking my dinner, and I had to eat, so I was going to be hangry if I didn't. So sorry.
We don't want you to be hangry. Well, no. you know, Shelly, you're just a true example to all of us, because I mean, Shelly's already been on one Zoom session tonight. She knew I was going to be running this tonight, but she wanted to be in there to support her people and just be in there because she is like a little sponge, and she has been from day one. And I can tell you, like, she is a coach that you just dream of getting on your team, because she ran with it on her own to begin with and was learning, and I now am learning from her. And so that's the kind of person, but it's effort. It's like, what are you willing to put in it to get what you want to get out of it? And she has been all in from day one. And that doesn't mean you have to be as all in as she is to be successful, but she has no excuses from the beginning. And so we are friends for life now that we didn't even know before this all started. And so that's just a testimony for what this our Fit family can bring to you. So thanks, Shelly, for all that you do for all of us, and thanks for supporting tonight. And we're going to go ahead and sign off now. But guys, this I will post in our group, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And hope everybody has a fantastic week.
All right, bye.
Bye.